So at the ZOZO Championships, Patrick Cantlay got his third win on the PGA Tour and not only came through the pack, beat the world number 2 and 3 in the world in the process. So massive props to Patrick. You know, I think he made 8 birdies. I think he made 9 birdies on that last round. Very much a deserved winner. But today's video, I want to talk about the 15th hole. So the 15th hole was kind of where it was won and lost. Patrick hits this beautiful iron shot into the par 3. I think it was playing like 175 yards. It lands on the front to the front pin, rolls in the putt for 2. JT, Justin Thomas, tries to replicate that shot and hits it in the water, or hits it in the hazard. He does get it out, but makes a bogey and loses by a shot. So I think you can learn a ton. So today's video, there's 2 lessons. The first one is from a strategy standpoint. And I think it was clear JT was trying to play the number. He looked uncomfortable. He knew it was cold. He knew it was into the wind. He tried to play the number. Was probably, I reckon he was 2 feet out from looking like a stone cold killer, looking like an ultimate hero. But you know what it's like in golf? Those 2 feet were a very big 2 feet, you know, end of tournament. Patrick Cantlay, in his interview afterwards, said, well, I was trying to land it further, and it actually landed a bit shorter than I was expecting. And that's the bit that you can learn. You have to be careful with front pins. And I actually learned this from Scott Farrat, who does Decade Golf. So if strategy is something that you want to learn more about, Scott's kind of work he's done with Decade is definitely something I would recommend. But this is what I want you to think. And I want you to think you've got 3 piles of balls. So let's say you've hit 20 shots, 175, you know, that's a 7 iron. For me, it's probably, so think about yours from, like your 7 irons, so whatever you hit, 150 yards, whatever. I want you to think you've hit 3 piles of balls. And you're going to hit some good shots, you're going to hit some bad shots, but there's going to be a natural dispersion. I then want you to draw a circle around those balls. But then think about, if the pin was in the middle for all 3, all those balls would be on the green. So let's say the pin's in the middle, the ones went slightly longer, slightly shorter, slightly left, slightly right, they're all going to be on the green. Problem is once we pull the pin to the front, a lot of that dispersion is now not going to be on the green. Patrick Cantlay used that dispersion to his advantage. So his shot went slightly less than he intended, but because he had factored in that dispersion, gave himself a great birdie putt in which he converted. JT went for the opposite. He went, look, I'm just going to not look at my dispersion. I'm going to go for a 1 shot and I'm going to try and be a hero. And unfortunately on Sunday, he wasn't a hero. But the second part of this video, so the first one is like, you should play to the dispersion. The second one is regarding JT. The commentators said afterwards, he'll probably struggle to sleep tonight. I don't think that's the case. I think JT understands this. He decided, I want to win this event, and I back myself to pull this shot off. Unfortunately, on Sunday, he came up 2 feet short. But that attitude of backing himself, I think that allows him to sleep fine. And I think he takes that into following weeks. He has had a little bit of an issue this year, closing off events. That's not the first time he hasn't closed an event. But sometimes it's easy to knock a man when he doesn't pull it off. But I think backing yourself usually allows you to come out on top. So JT didn't pull it off on Sunday, but we got a big event coming in a couple of weeks, and maybe he'll pull it off there. But thanks for watching. Get some comments down below. What do you do with the pins? Are you somebody who just whacks it into the middle of the green every time? Like I'm explaining with this dispersion, that might actually help your scores. Or are you a JT? Do you see that pin tucked away? Your mates call it a sucker pin and you go, you know what? I'm no sucker, I'm a hero. And you go at it. If you're that person, get some comments down as well. Thanks for watching as always. Stay safe. I hope to catch you soon.